Hey guys, what's up? It's Bob Wilmatron back at another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at set number 76969, the dinosaur fossil Triceratops skull, which this is a set that I've been personally wanting since it came out, or even since before it came out. Because if anybody knows me by this point and my love for dinosaurs, Triceratopses are definitely my favorite. Now, as much as I love the cutesy style Triceratopses you see in like cartoons and stuff, this version is also very, very awesome looking. Like the picture on the back of the box is just very sick. I love it. We will set the set off to the side now and actually try and show you that box, which bear with me because it is a pretty big box. But you can see it says 9 plus 76969. It's a dinosaur fossil Triceratops skull, 468 pieces. This is from the Lego Jurassic Park series. I think it's Jurassic World. Yeah, it says Jurassic World on the top, so that's pretty cool. It comes with one minifigure, as you can see there. On the back of the box, you can see the actual sort of like Triceratops skull if it was like in the dirt, along with it saying it's 22 centimeters tall from bottom to tip of the horns. And there's that sort of more realistic looking art of the or design of the Triceratops skull or skeleton, which would be kind of cool to get like a full skeletal build, like a body build for this thing. Though I'm sure there is probably a mock build somewhere that would probably be like 200-300 pieces purely for that. But anyway, maybe someday I'll try and do that. But anyway, so if we set the actual skull off, because the cool thing about this, like some of the other newer sets, it actually just has a gap in there that you sort of slide it onto the stand. But if we set the head of the Triceratops off to the side and take a look at the minifigure along with its little bits here, you can see we have the little child with the Jurassic World shirt on, which actually looks pretty cool. They do have two faces. You can see that one, and then if we take the hairpiece off and turn them around, you can see they've got this little face as well, which is pretty cute. They are also holding a bit of a like dinosaur bone or something, which looks pretty awesome as well. But anyway, you can see we have the Triceratops sort of like info board. It says Jurassic World there. This is a sticker, it's not printed, but I'm okay with that. It says Triceratops. Name meaning 3-horned face. Height 3 meters, 10 foot. Length 9.5 meters. 31 foot, that actually says. Damn. Weight 12 tons, which is a lot. It is a herbivore, and habitat is Ilsa nublar. I probably pronounced that horribly wrong. But anyway, along with that, you get this little diorama piece, which actually looks very cute. Comes with a magnifying glass and a shovel. But these are kind of symbolizing the bones, and this is like a tiny Triceratops head, which I think is pretty cool. They're just maybe missing the actual third horn and like the nose section. But anyway, you can see it's just held on to the base with this hinge here and whatnot. And you can actually see the base. It looks very nice. Got the like little rocks and whatnot with like the green and the grey. Then you get the actual stand, which this bit's, nice and smooth. So then it can glide, on and off whenever you're actually using it. And if you really want to, you can probably fuck about and adjust this as well. Just kind of, tilts forward, tilts back, whatever as well. So set that off to the side and bring in the actual head itself, which let me zoom out a bit for this because it'll need it. But here we have the main beast himself, which, oh my god, I love this to bits. It was actually a really intricate build. There was a lot more like brightly colored pieces. Luckily you can't see any of them. Well, unless you fully open the mouth, you can see like a bright luminous green or lime green brick in there, but that's not the end of the world. But you can see all the nice tan, dark tan, like lighter brown, even bits of white here and there, and like, obviously grey and all kind of to fit the head piece together here, but still looks very nice. You see at the front, you've got like the nose and everything, which I like the way they've used a clear brick here to kind of symbolize potentially a hole in that. The same way they got a big hole here, but still giving the structural integrity of the whole build. You got the like nose area here. Like obviously this is the nose, this is the horn, but this is like just a hole. You got the nice eyes, which are done pretty well. I'm not the biggest fan of like the studs in the middle, but like that's fine. You can see, you know, the sort of cheek and everything with like the way it's built into the base. You got the nice horns, which are massive, by the way, for the comparison with our minifigure for this build. You can see how short the minifigure is compared to the horns, which is pretty amazing. Of course, you go up and then kind of curl off the other way at the top. You got the like mouth area, which is nicely hinged, which, you know, obviously you can have it fully closed, you can have it fully open, but obviously kind of a natural, like, you know, relaxed jaw. Then you can see the actual top of the head here with like the mane, as I called it last night whenever I was chatting to you ever. Not really the best way, but, or best word, I'm not actually quite sure what this piece is called, but it looks awesome. You know, you got the dark tan, you got the light tan, you got like the nice smooth tiles and everything to kind of make it a lot better looking. I don't know, it just looks awesome. The only thing, you know, it's an interesting build on this part. You got like the clips and the hinges and stuff to kind of hold everything together. And then obviously it clips in to the brown Technic pieces there. There is actually a ball joint on it, so if you did have like a torso you wanted to build, or like a, you know, body in some form. I know they brought out like the giant T-Rex thing, like £250 set. And if you really wanted to, you could just slap this on it instead, which would look very, very strange. But anyway, but yeah, just overall an absolutely beautiful build. Like for $27.99, like it could have potentially been a bit bigger, but I'm not really going to make that, you know, be that bitchy about it. I just love it, you know. I do definitely think it fits, you know, just with having the mouth open that way as well. Then you've obviously got your minifigure and everything as well. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully that is a good enough comparison and everything. I suppose for an extra comparison, here we have Kai, because he's a full-size minifigure compared to the shorter legs on the child that you actually get in the set. But yeah, that is going to do it. If you like it, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye.